Hello everyone, it's good to be back on here. So basically today, well, because it was such a sunny day, we got back. I put my baby down for a nap. We've had some challenges in the past couple of days, but that's another story. I might just brief you up in this video. But however, at the moment, I'm just gonna chill a little bit because my baby's napping, and I was supposed to do some like phone interpreting because I'm doing this thing for my friend just to earn a little bit extra money. But today I haven't had the chance. I did not have quite the time for it, and right now, to be honest, I don't really fancy doing it. So instead, I decided to do a little video. Anyway, yeah. So I just basically, I'm supposed to be, look, this is how our living room looks like. Just to kind of show you what I should be doing and I'm not doing. Yeah, anyways, yeah, we went outside basically with my baby because when the weather is nice, like today, it was amazing and I miss the sun. But to be honest, guys, 23 degrees for me right now, it's a lot. And I come from a hot country, trust me, where the normal kind of average temperature in summer would be at least at 28, 29 degrees. So this is nothing. But right now, I can't take it anymore. I feel like so hot and sweaty. Could be this thyroid thing as well that is affecting me. Anyways, we went outside. My baby enjoyed the park. He loves being outdoors. Like, we love being outdoors, mainly because we don't have a car, and I don't think I'll be able to afford a car anytime soon, although I'm starting my driving soon. Basically, just investing my very last few pennies, which I've saved for my maternity pay. I'm going to put them onto a driving license. Hopefully, I will pass the exam at some point because I don't have any more money to pay. Anyways, so we are doing well. As you can see, we're still alive, which is good. We're still COVID free, thank God, which is good. But I never really worried. I mean, I believe that there is God protects, and the more you fear, the more the disease will chase you. So I don't really fear and I don't really think about it. And I don't really, it's not like I avoid people or something, but I don't really have a social life, do I? So, we're good. We're healthy. So thank God for that. Um, Elias doing well. However, his two teeth, the upper teeth, are now coming out. I can confirm that. And it's been for at least 2 weeks, maybe, of like, bless him, he was in pain and he was whining and whinging at times and stuff. He hasn't been as bad as I hear from other moms, like other babies and stuff. We crying throughout the night. He did wake up for about a week. He woke up almost twice a night. But he would go back to sleep straight away as soon as I gave him his pacifier and his blanket. And sometimes I would put some of this Anbesol teething gel, which is, I think, is quite good because it put him to sleep. I mean, he managed to fall asleep. But he's been struggling with that. So, but I can definitely see, my God, it looks so painful, honestly. Like, I don't know, babies go through so much. And my patience hasn't been the best. Like, honestly, when you're a single mom, especially, it's even more difficult because there's no one else to share your responsibility with. And sometimes, like, the stress and everything just piles up and your patience really reaches limits. And mine has reached limits at times. And I realized I felt like a really bad mom towards Elias, although I didn't do anything like, God forbid, I'm like something bad or God, I'm not to those extremes. But I just sometimes would raise my voice at him and I would be like, I just can't treat him with gentleness when he cries and stuff. And mainly because I haven't really had that from him. But now it's getting a little bit more challenging. And I think because I'm not used to him being like that, it's also difficult for me to understand and have that patience. But we're working through it. I'm working through it. So yeah, well, this teething thing has been very challenging for him, at least, especially for him. At times for me, because I had to wake up a couple of times a night, but he never stays awake for like, only once he stayed awake for like half an hour or something, but I never had to take him in my bed. I try to avoid that because I don't want him to get used to the fact that I'll take him in my bed and then he can sleep. And, it kind of hurts. Sometimes it hurts me because I feel like I'm a bad mom in that, count. Whereas a lot of moms, when they hear their baby cry for like 15 something whatever time, they take them in their bed. Well, Elias did not reach that point. So he would wake up, cry a little, maybe five, not even 5 minutes, couple of minutes. I would go, and if he wouldn't go back to sleep, then I would take him in my arms, and I would just rock him on a chair and kind of shush him, and he then eventually falls asleep. And if he doesn't fall asleep, I would then do a bottle, but that doesn't happen anymore that often. He doesn't have night feeds anymore. Yep, we drop them naturally. Like, I don't know how we drop them, to be honest, because I used to do that for him. But I think when he started eating a little bit more food, and well, like 3 meals a day, not very consistent, not very big meals, but when he did start eating those, then he feels quite full, so he doesn't have night feeds anymore. He has one last bottle, roughly around 600 milliliters, which is 24, I don't know, something ounces a day. And he goes back to sleep. So he never really cried for hours and hours and hours. Thank God for that. Because I wouldn't know how to deal with it, guys. I wouldn't. It's sad to say, but yeah, being a mom, it's very challenging, and you have to learn a lot. But he's getting there, and I can see the white, I can see the teeth kind of coming through the gums. I mean, like they're trying to get out, one of them at least, definitely. But hopefully soon they'll be out, so he'll be pain free. And then for some good months, I think he'll be okay. Not sure when the next teething will be, but hopefully not too soon. However, I'm happy for him to get those two teeth, because I think it's gonna make eating like food and various things easier. Because at the moment, I feel like he's very dependent on me for spoon feeding him, because I haven't done a lot of maybe like winning thing, but he does grab things that he likes. So there are several things that he can pick up on himself and eat them, and there are things that he just doesn't want to touch. So yeah, we're still working on that too. And apart from that, he's trying to stand up. He's trying, but he's scared. I can see him. I'm right now thinking about what sort of furniture can I purchase which is cheap, affordable, and it's not gonna leave me, like penniless. Something that I could put around in the middle, or something that he could pull himself up. He does have an activity table, but it does not feel quite stable, and I think he knows that, because he's always quite far from the table, and instead of pushing himself up, he pulls the table towards him. I do have like this Ottoman box thing, and I thought maybe he would go and try to reach it, but he's not trying to pull himself up. I do have a sofa and an armchair. Well, anyway, but we're working through that. I'm not gonna force him, because I know eventually he will do it. He does a lot of handstands and a lot of playing on the knee, and I read that when the baby gets ready to push himself into a standing position, he does a lot of playing on one knee and all that stuff, which he does. So hopefully not long now. He loves washing machine. He loves watching how the washing machine spins. So that's a really cool thing that would keep him busy for some good minutes. Today we came from outside and it was really hot, so I thought, we don't have a paddling pool, we don't have a garden, because we live in a 2-bedroom flat ish, I would say. Anyway, it's like 2 floors, but it's a flat setting type of thing. Anyway, so we don't have a garden, and I don't really have a space like a balcony or anything like that, because the council is very cheap. And yeah, so I decided, okay, I still want him to play a little bit with water, so I thought, okay, I'm gonna put this waterproof blanket, kind of picnic blanket, waterproof, that I have, and I can use it. I'll put it over the mats, the foam mats, and then I'll put a bucket with a little bit of warm water and stuff, and he can play in it, which he did love. But of course, I made the mistake to put him inside the bucket, and then all the water kind of ended up on the thingy blanket, which apparently is waterproof, but not with that amount of water. So I ended up having to put him into his playpen. Well, it's his travel cot. Where is it? There. His old travel cot is now a playpen, because, well, it has 3 usages, which is newborn bed, infant bed, and then a playpen. So yeah, I'm using that as a playpen. So I had to put him in there naked with toys that he was playing, while I had to wipe all the floor and all the foam tiles and stuff like this, which, as you can see, they're still on the floor. Anyway, I'm gonna do it right after I finish this video. But he loved it. He loved it. Like, he would keep going back to it and put his hand and splash, splash, splash. And I dropped a few things, toys in there, and he loved it. Like, I got this little basket with, it's called a food basket, and it's got like all this plastic fruits and chicken and different kitchen utensils from plastic and stuff, and little, and he likes those. I must say, he likes those. He likes to tip them over, first of all, in the middle of the room, and then he likes to, it looks like he likes to play in the water with them, which was nice to see him. He's so cute. I need to put that video of him. It's quite short. I put it on Instagram, but he's such a cutie. Apart from that, he loves books. He loves, I think I told you in my last video, but what we do a lot in terms of play, where we have all these sound books. He likes sounds book with animal sounds and stuff. But right now, to be honest, guys, because we've been using them so much, they're like in three pieces now. One book is got like, there's no cover because he broke them, and he pulled them, and yeah, anyways, so I have to find the pieces, and then well, they're not glued together, so it's hard for him to turn the pages. But we did go to the library, although they're very poor with books, and but he likes sound books, and he likes hard, I think, like most babies, because it's hard for them with the tiny hands and they're just learning to turn the pages. He likes the books with a harder cover and hard pages that I could just lift it a little bit and then he would turn the page. But like all these flimsy, like thin pages, like normal books, it's difficult for him, and he loses his patience. I can see him, and then he loses interest. So yeah, so it's a bit of a tricky thing that to get the right books which we can actually use. What else? Well, yeah, he's good. We're getting there. Like, I know kind of what he likes now and what he doesn't. He's very, very independent. He plays on his own in the living room. And because our living room is so like minimalistic, which is that what we need and stuff, he's very good with just like playing by himself. The toys are most of the time on the floor. I decided not to put them back in the box. I mean, he has his favorites. Sometimes I put some back and I get out others. um I feel like we need to refresh a little bit some of the toys, because we have a lot of use things that we don't use anymore, not newborn stuff, and but things that he doesn't really play with. And so yeah, I need to think about it. But right now it's just all about, like, I'm there for him and things, but because it's just me, I need to cook and clean and wash sometimes and stuff, and he's very used to just being in the living room on his own and just play with his ball and stuff. But I'm always like here, and he knows I'm here, so it's yeah. But it's not easy, it's not easy being on my own. And I'm so grateful because I have my mom, and she stays with him. She loves him to bits, and she buys him toys as well, and I take him to her place, and he stays there, hang out with her and stuff. And yeah, he enjoys that, and my mom loves him very much, so I'm very grateful that she loves him very much, because I get a break, and I get to go to the gym couple of times a week, and I'm so grateful for that, like, honestly, guys. Anyway, I better go and do these tiles and stuff, but I will hopefully, excuse me, see you all soon. I am sleepy, I don't know why, but yeah, I will see you all soon, and maybe next time I will speak a little bit about my thyroid thing, which I think is getting better-ish, but not, I'm not there yet, but I think something is happening and it's good. I definitely sleep better. I'm not in pain as I was before. Baby wise, yeah, do a lot of outdoor stuff. Outdoor is amazing, so healing for babies and for us. And I think my advice is for those moms who are so used to being so clingy to their kids and always entertain them and stuff. Let them be a little bit, give them the space, they learn. And I think I stopped feeling guilty for, because Elias plays on his own and stuff, because I'm here all the time. So if he plays on his own, it's fine. I'm still here. And I don't need to entertain him because he can entertain himself. And I think that's a very important thing to learn, because when they grow older, then they are quite self-sufficient, and you don't need to be there non-stop, and every time they cry you pick them up and stuff. So I think it's just, yeah, it's good to give them that space. Anyway, guys, I speak to you soon. Take care and thank you for watching. Bye.